Okay, so if there's... I just muted everything on my end so that it's not coming through my speakers or my headphones, so if there's no sound, let me know. Yeah, so we're gonna get started here. I was doing some crafting stuff. I'll check that later. So what I was doing, I was just kind of wandering around Rohan here. So what do we want to do? Defeat drakes. What am I doing for? Okay, so I was doing this epic quest, but it's a couple levels above what I was doing, so we're just gonna do a couple of these extra quests here. This one looks interesting. We're gonna hunt for the Drake's lair. I don't like going in caves all that much, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Where am I going? I don't know. This town is confusing, as are a lot of things. Drake lair is up there. I have a light war steed, because I'm a hunter, so I like to run in circles around my enemies and shoot them down. The weather's all gray and gross. Normally it's super, super pretty in Rohan. Like the sunrises and the sunsets. Can't be beat. And the music in Rohan is actually available on Spotify if you look. I'm a major nerd, so I like to listen to it in my car. And I check the map a lot because I get lost easily. Okay. Apparently it's... Oh, I think I see a cave opening. Veil ore. Is this a part of... Am I supposed to do a quest with this? Veil ore? I guess so. So I'll just do this really quick since it's right here. Alright. That's all I can see in the immediate vicinity, so we're gonna go in this dark, scary cave entrance. Ooh. Is that what I'm gonna fight? Oh! Brigand Treasure Hunter. Oh, do I have to fight him? I hate fighting up close. A hunter's supposed to start from far away and do all the damage there.
Why are you bothering me?
Oh, I am supposed to fight. Oh, you're gonna do that right away? Really? Oh no, that's not the one I wanted to use. That's not the skill I wanted to use. God damn it. Ugh. There you go. Shit, he's kicking my butt, man. Oh, he's a signature mob, that's why. I didn't even realize that. That's why. I'm really bad at fighting stuff up close, suddenly like that. I like to do most of my damage from far away. Oh, he counted as a creature, I guess. Okay. Veil Drakeling. It's a baby dragon. Let's eat some food. Hindering the Horde. Destroy Drake eggs. I usually pretty much accept every single quest that comes my way, which can be a disadvantage because I have 41 out of 47 of my slots. Because I have so many quests that I started, but then I either never found a fellowship or I got distracted by something else and just moved on, so I might go clear those up later on. Those things are pretty easy to kill. Brigand Treasure Hunter. Oh, you have to talk to him too? You know, going up close to signature mobs and trying to kill them just does not work for my kind of class. I mean, that could probably work for a warden or a champion or another sort of melee class, but not for a hunter. I just get my butt kicked. This is counting for a couple. Ooh, big one. Young Veil Drake. Sorry, I have to adjust this light. It's right in my eyes. Okay. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay, so I can still do my damage from afar. That little skill that pops up there for those of you who don't play Hunters or don't know, it's called Exsanguinate. Every time I hit this skill called Blood Arrow, it has about a 60% chance of applying, and it's a damage over time effect. It's actually really, really helpful. And I can't tell you how many times it's saved my skin. Is this all I'm supposed to do in this quest, is just destroy the eggs and kill all the dragons in here? Okay. I guess that's, you know, that's alright. I wonder how big this cave is. I don't really like super big caves, because then you gotta run back through and defeat everything after you've already defeated it once. It's kind of a pain. Sometimes I just run through the cave with enemies at my back and hope that I don't die. God, I love that animation. I actually have 2 legendary hunter bows right now. This one that I'm using, I picked up recently. The other one's at max, and it's got a title on it. So technically that other one is stronger, but I'm trying to build this one up too to see the different legacies that it has, and then once I've built it up to max, then I'll decide which one has better legacies and which ones I want to use. The thing is, I don't usually play Lord of the Rings online with a whole lot of people. I had a kinship, which moved to another server, so I haven't really been playing with them a whole lot, and even then it wasn't the most active kinship in the world, so I never really did much with them. That's why I'm the lonely adventurer, because I have nobody to play with. But it's okay. Yeah, most fellowship quests, I've done a couple fellowship quests here and there, but I usually don't play with other people, I guess. It's kind of half by my own choice and half I never actively seek out other people to play with, just because I'm such a fan of solo play. And Lord of the Rings Online does cater a lot to solo players, but there are sometimes entire areas that are meant for fellowships, and I usually don't participate in those, but not to say that I won't say no to anybody that wants to play with me. So, if you want to play Lotro with me, just, my username's there. Feel free to send me an invite, send me a tell. I'm on the Dwaro Delph server, which is going away pretty soon here, so I'm going to be actually moving to Crick Hollow. I think most of the people on Dwaro Delph are moving to Arkenstone from what I've heard. I think. I'm not entirely positive, but I've been hearing a lot of talk about them going to Arkenstone. But I'm going to Crick Hollow because that's where basically my whole kinship went. Man, I have to destroy 15 of those? This cave must be huge. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, I don't want to fight those guys. Oh, they're both... Oh, I guess they're both normal. One of them's a swarm, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let me see. I'm gonna employ a few quick little hunter tactics here. Okay. So now that guy's trapped, so I don't have to deal with him until I'm done dealing with this guy. And then we're gonna hit this guy. Ooh, nice! So I have a trait activated where I have somewhat of a percentage of a chance where if I use a skill that requires focus, like the blood arrow or penetrating shot or barrage or any of those skills, then I have a certain chance that my next skill that requires a long induction, like Heartseeker, it won't do the induction at all. It'll just instantly go. Ooh, there's a big one. Are there any more boosts I can use here? I mostly put them all in my vault because they're taking up so much space. Lesser warding lore. I think that's supposed to be for a warden? I don't know. Let's just do that. It might help a little bit. I'm a scholar, but I'm not a very good scholar. I hardly ever work on it, except the last time I was on, I wasn't streaming. I was working on some scholar stuff. I mastered Apprentice. I'm almost mastered my Journeyman. Haven't really done anything with Expert yet, which is kind of sad because I'm level 79. And usually most people, by the time they're that level, have already leveled up pretty well through their crafting. But it's just not something I worked on, I guess. Like I said, I'm a very unconventional player, so I probably do a lot of things that a lot of Locha players don't. But you know, that's just the way it is. Those sound effects, though. Who are these guys? Swarm. Normal, okay. I think the Swarm is the one that does the range like we saw last time. So we're just gonna wait a little bit here for my health to go back up. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. Split shot to hit both of them at the same time. Kill 2 brigands with 1 arrow, I guess. I think by far my favorite skill is this one, Barrage. It can do over 2,000 damage a hit, and especially if I hit that skill, Rapid Fire, I can pretty much do it as much as I want at the cost of pretty much draining my power. I can't tell you how many times I've done Barrage 3 over and over and over and over and completely drained myself of power, and then I'll hit like a power restore potion and then I'll just drain it in a few seconds. But it hits pretty heavily, and it's helped me kill a lot of enemies that I probably shouldn't have been able— oh, crap! Hey, what's up? It can't see me? What? No, I'm right here. Hi, I'm right here. What the? Hi, I'm right here. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to stand underneath it for it to see. What is happening? What is okay, whatever. This thing is blind! How does it even survive? I have to stand underneath it in order for it to see me? Oh, poop. More eggs. Done. Oh, which one? Oh, oops. Oh, the bridle? Really? Where is that guy? Okay. I guess my bridle needs reforging. I actually have 2 bridles. When I first got my war steed, let me see, this one is a heavy war steed, and then this one is a— not war steed, bridle. This one's a heavy bridle, this one's a light bridle, because when I first got a war steed, I was extremely indecisive on what kind of war steed I wanted. It obviously starts you off on medium, but I was reading all of these articles on light versus medium versus heavy, and I was pretty hard set on doing a heavy war steed when I got the bridle. So you get your first bridle as a reward from a quest, and I was so absolutely positive that I wanted a heavy war steed. I got the heavy bridle, but then at the last minute I changed my mind and decided to do a light war steed. I am very happy with my light war steed. I don't think I would have it any other way for my hunter, at least. But now I was stuck with a light war steed with a heavy bridle. Luckily, I got a light bridle from a drop from a monster, so it all worked out in the end, but I was just way too indecisive. Can I knock out the rest of these eggs in this one thing here? Because that would be really cool. I don't want to have to run around this cave and defeat every single enemy 4 times over, because that would just take forever. Okay. Oh, it's not dead. I thought it was dead. Oops. Okay. Wait for that health to build up again. Hunters don't have a whole lot of health, and they get hit really hard, so sometimes I've rage quitted just because an enemy that I should have been able to defeat killed me 5 times over, and I just got way too angry. Another class that really frustrated me at first was the Lore Master. I didn't understand how the Lore Master worked. I just thought if I hit it with enough fire spells, the enemy would go bye-bye. But that doesn't work that way. The Lore Master is a buff and debuff class, and I didn't understand that at first, so I researched the Lore Master a little bit, and then I was able to kick butt with it, but... I also have a Warden. It's a Hobbit level 30 Warden. I think the Warden is a really awesome class, but you can't take breaks from it for too long or else you forget all your gambits, which is exactly what happened to me recently. I've had a lot of breaks in playing Lord of the Rings Online just because life has gotten in the way before, and like school and work, so I haven't been able, so there have been times when I haven't played for month-long streaks or more. There was also another time when my computer was broken for the longest time and I couldn't afford to fix it. So I went almost a year without playing and almost got kicked out of my kinship because I was so inactive. But so then I started up playing my hunter for a while, and then I decided to make my warden character. I played my warden for a while, and then I went back to my hunter for a long time. And then I went back to my hunter for so long that I forgot how to use my warden. I forgot all the gambits. I was just doing random shit until things died, and it wasn't going very well. So I almost had to relearn the warden. Just because some of the gambits, like, it's like, oh, sword, fist, and then all these different combinations, and some of them heal you, and some of them do more damage, and sometimes it's hard to remember what you're doing. Alright, so here's a big nest. I think I only need to destroy 2 more of these eggs. What? I thought I was just supposed to defeat a bunch of enemies and then that quest would be over. Now I have to find passage... What is this? Okay. Oh, I guess that one just automatically completed. What does this say? From the outside, you could see a high ledge Fang Tor that might be accessible from Wormdelf. You should find passage out onto Fang Tor. I'm so bad at these kind of things. Oh, oops. Okay, so I have to find... This is gonna be fun. I have to find my way to this random ledge where I have no idea where it is. Maybe if I just keep going up, then it'll work. And I swear to God, if I die when I'm more than halfway through this, shit's gonna go down. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna get so lost. I hope that this is more like this Fang Tor is like one way there instead of getting lost in this maze of caves. At least these dragons are fairly easy to defeat. If they weren't, then we'd be having a problem. What's over here? Is there anything? That's going down, so let's keep going around and let's go up. Treasure hunters. Treasure hunters trying to... They won't even kill it! What cowards! Okay, so... Normal. Normal. I wonder which one's gonna use ranged. Because that makes a big difference on who I'm gonna attack first. Maybe if I go back far enough, I'll have a chance to switch targets if I need to. Okay, so... I think that's far enough to where I can still use some of my skills. We'll do the farther away guy first, just in case. And hopefully I can switch. Oh, they're both melee, okay. Okay, but that... Okay. So that worked out perfect. That couldn't have worked out better, honestly. I've had it happen where I have the wrong guy selected and the wrong one gets caught in the trap, and then I hit damage on him and he gets released from the trap, and then I have to fight off two of them at once, and that can go okay, but I can also get my butt kicked really hardcore, so... And by the way... Oh, I just saw somebody put a chat. I'm on Duero moving to Gladden. Oh crap, I'm about to die! Crap! I got distracted by the chat. Well, welcome, other viewer. Thank you for tuning in. This is my first live stream, so sorry if this is awkward. This is like an awkward first date, really. Like, I've never done a live stream before. I've never recorded myself gaming. This is my first time doing anything like this. I have to say I do like it. Because Lotaro is one of my favorite games of all time. And I just thought I would like to share that with you all, so... Oh, I reached a dead end. God. Okay. Where should we go? Let's go this way. We haven't gone this way yet. It's going down, but that was a dead... Oh no, it's going up! Okay, so maybe this is a good thing. Am I going back the way I came? Have I been this way? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I get turned around so easily, especially in these caves. Okay. This looks like another dead end, like it's another nest or something. It's really hard to tell. It's hard to see exactly. What is this? Oh. I could complete a deed while I'm here, but exactly how motivated I am to complete said deed, I don't know. I'm gonna leave those alerts up there because if I get rid of the male or legendary reforge, I will forget. Oh shoot, I haven't been collecting any of this. Let's do that. I'm just gonna assume that this is one of the nurseries that I have to do for the deed. I'm already more than halfway done with that deed. I might as well just keep going. I mean, these dragons really aren't that much of a challenge, even though they're a couple levels above what I am, so we'll just keep going. It's good experience anyway. Okay. Oh, that didn't update my deed. Is this you? But this is a nursery, and I've never been here before. But it didn't update my deed. At least I don't think so. Oh, it did! Okay. I didn't see that. I don't know. So I found the 5th one. Okay, so I think I'm starting to learn the layout of this place. So next, let's go this way. And hopefully somewhere along the way we'll find this Fang Tor place. Okay, Swarm. The Swarm is the one that uses ranged. Okay, so we're gonna set another trap for this. I have to be careful not to trigger these guys. Okay, I was worried that that wouldn't be in my line of sight, but he obviously was. Rapid fire is probably by far my favorite skill ever. I'm so happy that I unlocked it, because I can pretty much use any of my focus skills I want. The focus skills are the far more powerful. So that is always fun. Speaking of rapid fire, in case there are other hunters out there, anyone who is curious about how a hunter works, as you all know, there's the trait tree. So I, at first, went with the Bowmaster, but I got my butt kicked so much, I was like, this is horrible. I thought that for sure that I wanted to be a stationary long-range hunter dealing great damage. I thought that that was the best chance of survivability, because that's what I'm most focused on, is being able to survive in heavy combat. So after about a week, I barely lasted a week doing the Bowmaster, I decided to do the Huntsman, and I've never been happier. So, because you get a lot of skills, like for example, Exsanguinate is one that I mentioned before. Strength of the Earth is a really good one. If you'll notice, while I'm fighting, my power is constantly regenerating. Well, that's from Strength of the Earth. And then I also have Shot Through the Heart, Heartseeker, and Merciful Shot do additional damage. And I did enough to get up to Rapid Fire. And I think the Huntsman also adds the skill Barrage, which is my favorite skill, because it can hit over 2,000 damage if you work it up. And then I also did a couple in the Bowmaster here, just because Heartseeker I think is such an important skill, because it hits, it hits so much damage. Press Onward, Lifesaver. It literally gives you a second chance, which I think is really important for a lot of hunters, because it's hard to fight off multiple enemies. Don't mind me as I drink my lemon water. And then Tripwire is a good one if you're fighting a really, really hard boss and you want to knock him out for a few minutes to do a skill like Heartseeker or Swift Arrow. So I think the Huntsman is honestly one of the best choices. I haven't really done Trapper of Foes. I feel like that one could be a good one too. Because I think one of the biggest strategies of being a hunter is keeping enemies away from you. Because a hunter can take quite a bit of range damage, but it's definitely the melee damage that really gets you. I can fight off a lot of ranged enemies at once, but if you want me to fight off a couple melee enemies, then sorry, it's not happening. I did a... Ooh! This is Fang Tor! I found it! You found the blah blah. You should confront and defeat the Worm Father. Let's do it. Let me see, what time is it? Alright. So, I think what we're gonna do is I want to keep this live stream short, just because I want to upload this stuff to YouTube, and being my first live stream, I don't want to go overboard, so I'm gonna keep this relatively short. So oh crap! I tried not to trigger him! But I was yapping too much. So yeah, I want to keep this relatively short, so I think after we're done killing the Worm Father, I think that'll be it. I have to say though, fighting a dragon in Skyrim is way more exciting than this. Oh crap. Except when you almost die like I am. See, that press onward literally just saved my butt. As it has many times. I'm still almost dead. Defeated the Worm Father. Ooh, I bet there's an awesome view up here. Alright, what have we got here? Deed completed. Den Discoverer. That's an interesting title. Oh, cool. Okay, so that was a bigger deed than I expected. Oh, nope. I wanted to X out of that. Okay, so I want to keep those up. Oh, of course. Let me see. Anyway, I'll take care of that later. None of you want to see that. Oh man, look at this view. You guys. I'm kind of a big nerd when it comes to the landscapes of Middle-earth, as I'm sure a lot of Lotro players are. I mean, despite the graphics being fairly outdated, this is a pretty cool looking game, especially like the work they've done on the landscapes and the music, and it's all just so gorgeous. I think I'm gonna try to take a screenshot here. Whoops. Without falling. Carefully now. Okay, how can I get a good framing here? This is all pretty open, so... Oops, wrong button. Yeah, there's not really much happening in the landscape. It's a great view. I think I might have actually turned down my settings. Let's see if we can crank them up a little bit more. I think, oh, there we go. I don't know, Frill's not really gonna make a difference here. Okay, so I guess all of my draw distances are maxed out, so I think that's the best we're gonna get. Alright, so thank you for watching my first live stream. I will be back. Like I said, I want to keep this relatively short, so thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time on my lonely adventures.